Hello guys and welcome back to Super High Graphics. So today I want to show us how to make an Afrobeat flyer design. So without wasting time, let's get started. Delete what you have on your screen. Now, the first thing I will do in this thing is to set, as usual, we have to set the background. So let me import an item that we use as the background of this design. So all I'll just do is, okay, here I have the skin color of like tiger skin color. Okay, this is what I'll be using for the design. So I'll just spread this over. I just spread it over and bring it to cover the page, something like this. I hope you can see this now. Okay, good. With this being said, this is the background. You can click on layer and just lock it to avoid it from moving. Now, what makes the difference between sometimes what makes your designing skill really good is your ability to manipulate items, and graphic designing is not always about creating shape, adding shape and removing shape. Sometimes it is your ability to manipulate photos, to manipulate item, your ability to put A and B together to get a very beautiful outcome. So that is what I will be showing us today. It's not just about cutting and joining or creating shape. What I want to show us today is how to add A and B together to get a very beautiful outcome. So with this being said, all you just have to do is come here. Please follow my cursor to get this properly. This last part that looks like a magic stick or something, just click on it. Under here, to get we are still setting the background. Then you come to this vignette. You just enable it. You can see what it's giving us. Now you can increase the radius of the darkness as much as you want. So I'll just put this as, let me say, okay, let me put it at 200 or something, just 200. Between this, I'm having 203 here, so I'll just okay that. Now the next thing is I'll click on this. You know I've locked it, but it's highlighted now. I'll just come back to this place here and then come to color filter. Now this is what will be, this is the trick behind this design that most people don't know. Okay, so I'll just come to brightness. You can see brightness, but now I'll reduce the brightness. You can see this brightness, so I'll reduce the brightness as much as I want. You can see you can get any color that suits what you want to design. So this I'll just bring it back to, let me say, around 50 something. Okay, let me put it at okay, 53 is fine. This background is okay for me. Then you can increase the contrast to, let's say, anything of your choice. You can put it at 30 some. Let me put it at 37 here. Okay, this is good. I think I get what I want here now. So you just okay that. Now take note of these numbers. It's what I'll be making use of majorly for this design, for the color filter. So the next thing is we are trying to create an Afrobeat design. Now anytime you are creating an Afrobeat design, the image is very important. That has to do with Afro something like that. So I have an image that I've downloaded over time. I'll just click out to go and bring it in. Okay, here is the image of an African lady. You can see this. So I'll just reduce the size as much as I think will fit into the page and position it properly. So this one I'll just position it at the center, something like this. You can see this. Okay, great. With this being said, I'll just come to color filter also and come and just tweak the photo a little to blend with the background that I have. So if sometimes you have to go brighter to blend your image, but in this case I'll just go a little backward so as to blend it using the same color filter that I used earlier, which is around 50 something. I think 50, is it 57 now? Okay, 53. Okay, here is it. You can see that it's relating already, so you can increase the contrast also to the same one that you used at the first time. It doesn't have to be the same number, but it has to be in the same range so as the color can blend. You can see it now. Clicking out, you can see it's as if they took this picture and this background together. So the lightning, the brightness, the color, everything is flowing really well with the background. So with this being said, now the next thing is just for me to add some African art to beautify this design, and I'll be doing that now. The next thing is, since we are making an Afro beat, the next thing I'll add is drum set. So you can see this is like an African drum set. All you just have to do now is just can reduce the size and just rotate it a little and just place it somewhere here behind the lady. Let me come to color filter again and just do the same thing. Like, you can reduce so as it can blend. I hope you understand this thing now. So it has to blend with what we are doing. So I'll just take this one, bring this lady's image to the front. So just duplicate this same African drum that I have here. I'll just duplicate it, bring it to this side and rotate it the other way around and just position it somewhere here also. Now with this being done, okay, I'll just bring this lady's image, I'll just bring it to the front. Now you can see, let me bring this down a little. Okay, now you can see this. Okay, great. The next thing is for me to add another set of African art. Okay, here is an African art design also. I'll just reduce the size of this, go to color filter again and just tweak it again. Increase the contrast to, let's say 37 also, you can see. Okay, great. And just bring this one somewhere here, duplicate it and bring it somewhere here also. You can see this. Now click on this and bring the lady's image to the front. You can see that. Okay, great. Or you can reduce the size. Let me go back, and just back. Just bring this one to the front. Reduce the size. Just reduce the size to something like this. You can see. So now let me go back to filter and just make the same 37. Okay, just okay that. Now with this being done, I'll just duplicate that again and bring it here. Now bring the lady's image to the front. So all this art will be behind her. Now let's add the next one to it. Like I told you, sometimes it's not always about creating shape, it is more about your ability to put A and B together to get the beautiful result. So I'll just pick this art now. This one, you can see it. So I'll rotate it a little like this and reduce the size. Rotate it a little, rotate it some more, increase it, rotate it some more, something like this. Okay, and just come to color filter again. Color filter, tweak it a little to get almost the same result. And then this one. So with this, you duplicate it again. Duplicate it, rotate it, and bring it to this side also. You can see how everything is coming together. Click on the lady's image and bring it to the front. Great. Now the next thing is, let's add some other art to it again. Okay. With that done, okay, let me add something like this. Okay, let me just add. Okay, here is a leaf. But before I add this, let me add another art to it. Okay, so let me add something like a shape. Okay, I need something here like this. You can see this shape, so I need something like this. I'll just crop out this little part. Okay, and here I have it. I don't have to do much with this other than I can just rotate it. It's African art. I hope you are getting. So some of this kind of art, it doesn't have to be the specific ones. You can search to get anything that relates to African art that can beautify your design. So I'll just duplicate this again and rotate it the other way around. You can see the reason I'm rotating this particular one. I don't want that edge. I want it to be behind the lady. So you can see this. Okay, great. Position it to be behind the lady and click on the lady's image, and just before, let me bring this up here. Click on the lady's image and just bring it to the front, so the art is behind her. Then this one, I'll bring it down here, back. Just come to layer and bring this green leaf to the front. Bring it up like this. You can see this. Okay, great. Now click on layer. Now bring it to the center. I want to bring it to the center so as you can see. Then you come to color filter. But here now we are not going to make use of just the brightness and contrast. We are making use of this hole. So you can reduce it to as much as you want to get something that relates with what you are having. So they are different. So I'll just come and search for something that can come close. You can see this. It's a little bit like brownish in color, but you can make it light. So whichever way you feel it suits your design. So I'll just bring this here, reduce the size of this. You know, there is no way you can make African culture design. Leaf oftentimes is very important, so I want this to represent some kind of leaf and some, you know, something like that. So I'll just duplicate this one. Okay, that, wait, the color, you can see I got -62 for the contrast, so I'm not touching the brightness and the contrast this time. I only made use of the hole here. So click on that and just come here, duplicate it and bring it to this other side also. Rotate it. You can increase, I feel like, let me increase the size so as it to fall under this. Great. Increase the size of this one also and just bring it here. Now click on the lady to come forward. Click on the lady to bring the lady forward. No, sorry, the lead. So click on the lady and just bring her to the front, something like this. But now you can see the leaves are showing without much covering. So let me come to layer. I'll just drag these leaves. I want them to be behind the last art. Okay, I'll just position it here. Bring the other one again. Bring it behind this, so you can see. But I don't want it to be. So what I'll just do now is take this one, these particular ones, and just click on this side, this pen, send it to the back, like to the back. Then this one also, click on it, send it to the back. So I'll come down and bring this one. This one is the background, so it has to be behind. So you can see how everything is coming together. This one is above this one. Everything like that, like that, like that. Now let's input a text that just indicates something like Afro beats. So before I do that, let me add something else. Okay, here is a wood, just like a wooden design. I'll just bring it down also. Bring it somewhere here. This is what we'll bring it somewhere here. Just position it here. I want to move this lady up a little. Okay. Increase the size of this. Bring it here. You can see this. Okay, good. Now let's come to color filter again and just do some kind of touching it also. For this one, I want it to be deeper, like really deep. You can see. Okay. For this one, you can see. Okay, great. So this one is 85 minus 85 plus 22. You can see that. Okay, great. Now just click out and click on text. Now I want to input the text. So the only text that I'll be making use of is Afrobeat. Afrobeat down. Okay, and just make it a capital letter like this. Bring it down here. Then you come to font. The font that will really be beautiful for this. You can see this 28 days later. Just click on it. Okay, and here you have it. Come back and let me bring it to the center. Okay, so here is it. You can see it. And just increase the size and bring it here. Let me increase the size of this. Bring it down here. Okay, bring this here. For this now, you can see I'm positioning it. I'm not positioning it on the wood. No, I'm positioning it a little bit above the wood. Now let's go and get a color for this font, for this text. So you just come to color, and I made use of gradient color. How I got the gradient color that I want to make use of, I'll just come here now and click on this plus sign. Click on this place and click on this color pick tool. Here I'll just pick something like a bright color like this. Okay that, and okay it again. Come to this other one here, click on this, and then click on this. Click on the same. Now let me click on this lady now and just pick a color. Or here let's make use of the same thing. So you can just pick a deep color, something deep like this. Okay, just okay that, and then if it suits you, you can make it, bring it out a little or make it deep a little. So I'll just bring it somewhere here, bring it forward a little like this, and just okay that. So I have this color here now. So with this I can just bring this out a little and okay this. Now I have this color, but you can see it's not showing very well. Great. Now for this color to show very well, I have to put an outline that's like a stroke. So I'll just okay that and scroll down to look for stroke here, enable the stroke. You can see it. So I can just increase the size of the stroke to, let's say, maybe 9 or 10, whichever one. Now with that being said, I can just easily pick any color, but the color that I'll pick, I have a bright color here, and I have something like this here. So you can just pick any color that would make it come out a little, something like this, anything, any color at all. But let me pick a color from what I have in my design. So I'll just click on this plus sign, click on this color picking, come to the lady. Now without even going too far, it's already picked a wine color here for me. You can see it. So I'll just okay this and okay this. Now without saying too much, you can see this is Afrobeat. Now everything is aligning so well. So let me just add something to it, like Friday. Let's say it's Afrobeat Friday outing or something. So Friday, okay that. And just come to font and just come to under signature. I don't want it to be too much, so I'll just select anything for signature. It can just be anything, maybe any of this. You can just use any of this for your, so you can see that anything at all. So just select something that will be beautiful for your design and make use of it. Let me just say I want to use this. Bring it down, increase the size, so you can just make it something like this. You can see that, and position it right at the center. So do now just be Afrobeat Friday. So you can see how I got this beautiful design and how I put this together. If you have any other information, you can strategically shift it up a little, like shift the lady up like this and move all these other items. Move all these other items like layer. This. You can just move them up. Move them up a little like this. You can see that. Great, just okay that. And you can add whatever you want to add. Let me see. Okay, you want to add something. You want to add other information. You can just place something here like this. You can just place any color here and add any other information. Let's say the date, the venue, and other things like that. You can add it down below here. But with that being said, I'll just remove that and go back. Yeah, so this is how I made this beautiful design. Thank you and God bless you. If you're new to this channel, kindly do well to hit the like and subscribe button to get notification whenever I'm posting new videos. God bless you.